Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Wyatt, and I'm the founder of CuratedLA.xyz. We're a good vibe platform for Los Angeles, made by Garrett's mom. I'm doing this recording today because of requests that I've received on Reddit and other online communities as it pertains to the look and feel of CuratedLA. For those not familiar, this is what our most recent newsletter looks like. What I think folks are really interested in is this line that I have right here. If you notice where this date is in comparison to the headlines, there's a line that can be more visible than not. I'm going to showcase how I did that so you can implement it in your own newsletter. So I'm using the Beehiiv platform. You'll see this template for those that are familiar if you create a new post, or in this case, I just duplicated a post from our most recent newsletter. On the left-hand side of my screen, I have what I like to call a sideways cheeseburger, hamburger, whatever you want to call it. These are grouped together. So if you have not grouped two sections together, you'll see an option that will say group. For my visual settings, for the top portion where the date is, that pink bar, I have my borders set to the according. I have 9911. So that first 9 represents top left, this one top right. And then again, they're different at the bottom, with ones being at the bottom left and the bottom right. My thickness, I get inspiration from this at 0.7. That thickness, rather, that was shared from Beehiiv. I think that's what MorningBrew uses. So that's where I got the inspiration from. Obviously, you can play around accordingly. I've used 1 point thickness, but I really like the fact that it has a slim, minimalistic, I guess, if you will, modern look. And again, that's for my top border. For the bottom border, here's what I have. I have my radius at 9 on the bottom, so right here, and then 0 for the top. And then thickness all around is at 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. So again, I want to go back. My borders for the top, 9911, followed by 0.7 thickness all around. Now here's where the line comes in. I need to add a line for my headlines. Everything is pretty much the exact same, except for I need to do this. I need to put in a 1 at the bottom and a 0.7 here. And let's see how it looks. Yep. And there we have it. That line's been created. So the website has a nice flow. One thing I also want to talk about real quickly is that for a lot of us that have long newsletters, oftentimes we find ourselves getting clipped by Gmail. A recent example of when I could have been clipped was including this LA Comic Con picture. This picture, the file size was pretty large. And again, I got this off LA Comic Con. Hopefully they won't sue me for using this image because it gives them free marketing. But nonetheless, I want to make sure that this is included in my newsletter and it's not clipped by Gmail. So what I do is I find an image and then I go to squoosh.app. It's from my understanding that this has been created by some of the folks at Google. I don't have to log in, sign up for anything. I pick the file that I want to upload and compress. I see the original file size right here, and notice how much that has shrinked. 67%. And the thing I like about Squoosh in particular in comparison to other websites is that it's got a nice user interface. I don't have to sign up for anything, no ads, but the quality of the image is pretty flush. And then one last thing I want to talk about real quick, let me refresh this, is the idea that you can remove a background virtually on any picture. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So this is just remove.bg/upload. I can upload an image. I'm going to do a different image this time. Same thing. I don't have to log in. I don't have to sign up for anything. So I just removed a background of an image, let's say that I wanted to incorporate in my newsletter. But what's also really cool about this is that I can actually change the background itself. And then, of course, I can do the same with colors. So, all right. I hope that helps. This is one of my first recordings, so I hope I did well. But regardless, hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And I think I'll be recording another one soon.